Welcome to Fortune Cookies Tarot. It is Mixtape Monday. You guys are eating this up. I love it. It's an homage to my 80s upbringing when we used to make mixtapes all the time. But you guys, I asked for questions and boy, are you delivering. So I've got a ton. I'm going to try and get through most of them. Now, remember, if you would like some questions answered for next Mixtape Monday, put them down in the comments. I will pick them up. I'm also going to do a post on Sunday because people are responding to the posts as well. But as always, thank you for your participation. Thank you for being a part of this amazing community that I've created. I'm this close to 3,000 subscribers. I was at a bottleneck for a little bit, and then a friend of mine, another content creator, told me how to post my videos a little bit differently. I'm getting more visibility. I'm getting a lot more people. So if you're new, welcome. And thank you so much for being here. So we are going to start at the bottom of my list and then work our way up. So the first thing that I'm going to warn you guys, there's a lot of Harry and Meghan on here, but we bring it. We're going to talk about Taylor and Travis a little bit too. And we are going to talk about Diddy a little bit, just a little bit. And then I put some of these other things like Britney Spears was seen out with the ex-fiance. I'm going to do those in their own videos. Also, I'm going to do part 2 of the Boys of Wales affair. So we covered Harry possibly having an affair. You can go see that video back in the vault. And we're going to talk about the Hanbury situation. So I never did a reading on that. So we're going to talk about that. I know there's a lot of brouhaha about it, but those are going to be in separate videos. So this is just your stuff. So I'm going to pull up the card view. Please like, share, and subscribe, and let's get going. I don't want you guys to wait too long. So the first question was, and I'm not going to call out names on these. I just decided I'm not going to do that because some people aren't, I don't know if they want their names called out. So we're going to talk about African parks. Oh, and I'm also using the Hydesville Tarot, which is a gift from my good friend Alicia Wicker. We will be live back doing Dueling Tarot this Friday. We are going to do it once a month. And we know you love it. We love it. It is the steel cage match of tarot readers, and it's the only tarot happy hour on the web. As always, Thursday, we will have PNR on to get all of your news with the psychic spin using the psychic scope. But today, we're going to talk about your questions, and we have African parks. Is this going to get sorted out? Are they going to sort out the African parks issues that are at hand? If you don't know what they are, go look it up because I'm not going to say it on this video because it will get clipped. So is the African park situation going to get resolved ever? We have the moon, secrets. It's not looking good, guys. The fool. I think there's a very flip attitude about this. And the devil in reverse. So, that tells me that somebody is detaching themselves from the situation. We all know who that person is, taking very little responsibility for it, shrugging it off, so to speak. So let's take a look a little deeper with these regular Rider-Waite antique cards. The moon. So what's still hidden? Queen of Cups, that stuff that's going on there. Ace of Wands, not good. Prince, the Page of Pentacles. So the things that have been going on there, I believe, are continuing to go on there unchecked. And I think the people that are calling out the issue are also being punished. So is that going to get corrected? Probably not. The Fool card, let's see what this is. Part of the problem with the guy who's chairing up this organization, we all know who he is. Part of the problem is he really has not seen bad things. I hate to say it in this respect. There's some rumor that he was involved in some stuff like this, not in African parks, but in other situations, perhaps when he was in the service. But he just really hasn't seen things like this. He does not really acknowledge them. The Fool, not really. He's not really doing anything. Lip service. I hate to say it, he doesn't really care. Unfortunately, we have that Hierophant there, which is the crown, the tippy top. The tippy top does care. The tippy top maybe has something to say about it. Let's pull one card out. Tippy top is saying, don't run away from this, but I don't think that that person's listening to him. Now, when we get to that devil card in reverse, this is a detachment. We are detaching from the bad thing. We're not going to dig deep into it. It's too much to handle. I don't know how to fix it. And once again, he doesn't really care. He's out there trying to make money. So that is what we see about the African Parks thing. Now, unfortunately, it really did zero in on that individual who is in charge of the African Parks situation, or is a person in charge. I shouldn't say the person, but a person in charge of the Africa Parks maintenance. So I just don't know if that's going to get corrected. Let's see. This question, someone asked if guest speaker, and this is a person who comments in the New York Post, I believe, on the digital platform, is guest speaker H. But I am also going to ask if it is M. So is guest speaker, is that Harry? The Hierophant makes the bullets is the one actually typing M. The world in reverse. I don't think so. That's interesting. So if he's got someone doing it, the Hierophant, that's somebody who's in charge. Let's pull a few more. High Priestess, someone who's low thinking, and the Tower. This is going to be traced back to him. So I don't know if he's actually doing it or he's telling an assistant or something to do it, but it's going to be traced back to him. The world in reverse. Can't let it go. Can't let it go. So is she making those bullets? She's making those bullets. This, yeah, she is divorcing herself from that identity. She does not want to be a part of it. But it is a place where she can flex and rage a little bit. So I'm going to say that they are both participants, but I think the person who's actually doing the typing is some kind of assistant. We're going to skip it over to the Duke of Westminster. So Duke of Westminster, if we don't know who he is, oh, for Pete's sake, hang on, let me go back here. We're going to do, all right, so this is Hugh Grosvenor, I think, married Olivia Grosvenor. Am I saying that wrong? I don't know. Grosvenor? But anyway, he is one of the wealthiest guys, I think, in the world. I lost my page. Sorry, guys. I apologize for that. But there was a whole brouhaha. He served as a page at the Prince of Wales' wedding, which is adorable. And now the Prince of Wales is serving as an usher at his. Very, very nice. He was friends with both of the Wales boys. Harry allegedly was invited, but declined to attend because it would be awkward. He stepped out of it. So let's see. Now, I do want to tell you something. People magazine, there's a little bit of a mention, but the She Knows eagle-eyed fans believe this royal gave subtle nod to Meghan Markle at the Duke of Westminster society wedding. Please. So they're trying to say that, people are supporting Meghan back there. I don't think that that's happening. But so how is this union going to go? Because I don't want to bring in the Harkles. How is this union going, even though I just did? They're going to be very altruistic. Oh, I don't see any children right away. And I don't see them kind of settling. I think they're going to be moving around and shaking around for a bit. Why don't I see? Ooh, rut-row. We got Seven of Swords up there. So working on altruistic endeavors. I'm not seeing any kids. I'm not seeing settling down, even though I know that they have a tremendous estate that they're living on. That's very strange. They're going to do something different. I'm not sure what they're going to do. are they going on like an extended holiday and they're going to like kind of give up all of their worldly goods? Like, I'm kind of shocked. This is like a very Five of Pentacles energy here. The moon, they're going to reveal something. Something is going to come out under the surface. They're going to, it's like almost like they're going to stop being incredibly wealthy people for a little while and pick another path. What is going on here? Let me Hydesville Tarot. Oh. Oh. Okay. Okay, guys. So something is going to come out in regard to their partnership with the powers that be. There's going to be something that comes out about their business dealings. Now, what history of the Grosvenor group? Grosvenor, accept all. So he inherited his estate at 25 when his father died unexpectedly in 2016. Business and company encompasses a large range of assets and activities, including property in the US and overseas, investment in food producers, agricultural technologies, 3 large estates in England and the Scottish Highland, rural estates in northern England and Scottish. Now, when they say large estates, they mean like hundreds of acres usually. They have a lot of philanthropic endeavors, and this is what I think they're going to be digging into. I think they're really working with vulnerable people and young people and children. The foundation, they have investments in coal and lead and stone and lead mines. I wonder if they're going to invest in electric cars. I don't have a total amount. I want to see what they're worth. So, wow. They kind of have their hand in everything. So this business with being so close to the crown, they're very closely tied through the businesses and through the philanthropic endeavors. A little concerned. We'll probably talk about this when we do Dueling Tower on Friday with the working with children, because this mother is in reverse, which is really disturbing. So over here we have the Three of Pentacles in reverse, which means cutting off. So I think something is going to come out about the Emperor, who we know as the king, and I think there's going to be some kind of change with that arrangement. So we're going to keep an eye on these two. I'll give you a little tease there. We're going to keep an eye on these two. I don't know enough about them at all. I would not know either of them if they slapped me in the face. Yet here I am doing a reading on them. So let's skip it on to the next one. So we're going to talk about do what did he done, did he do? Okay. Are we going to hear more about this case? It just seems like the information kind of dried up. It doesn't seem like we're getting much information. So, what did he done? Did he do? He is angry. Oh, things are bad. He's not happy. Not a happy guy. And he is throwing a fit. He does not have control over his emotions. In fact, emotions are running him, and he is still in denial about what he's doing. Oddly enough, there are some party favors that are going on. This is how he kind of calms himself down. So he makes a phone call, has somebody come over, takes care of that. So that's the current state of thing. Are we going to see more information come out? Are we going to see? Yes, there's going to be more information. There's going to be more people that are offering up their experiences and how things ruined their lives. So, that goes up here. And this goes down here. So we're going to see a mixed bag. So it's going to be really hard to discern which of these people that are going to come forward or that we're going to be made aware of, the ones that are telling the truth and the ones that are lying. It's like the doors in the labyrinth. One of us always tells the truth and one of us always lies. So there's going to be a lot of people that are looking for revenge, not necessarily monetary restitution, but revenge in the big word, but for not having any talent, for not getting anywhere in the industry. We're going to see a lot of that. So it's going to be very hard. It's going to get very complicated, this particular case. Now, the big question is he on their side? Is he the one who is actually on their side? I'm sorry. I know I'm being cryptic, but you guys know how this goes. You know how it goes. Is he on their side? So if not now, at some other time, he sang like a bird and said, I have access. I can give you what you want. I got the goods. I can do this. Was there a deal cut once upon a time? Going back to the Hydesville. You can run, but you can't Hydesville. The position. Hierophant. So at one point, yes, he thought he had everything in play, but then the Hierophant came in and said, no, 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 you don't. But now he does. Now he's got everything in play because he gives up the goods with that 4 of Pentacles there. So, yeah. Is he going to do any time? Are we going to see him do any kind of time? I'm going to put that big old devil face right there. Hanged Man. Yeah. The Magician. I don't think we're going to see the kind of time that is expected. I think it's going to be light and quick. I think we're going to be in there, we're going to be out, and then it's going to be house duty, and you're just kind of doing your thing. I think he is going to be taken care of. Let's put it that way. Not like that. Not like a mafia way, but I think he's going to be taken care of. I think that will be a little bit of a show. Put him away for a little bit. All right. So back to the gruesome twosome. Are we going to get any stories about borrowing a room, a womb for rent, a womb for rent, a womb for rent? We're going to get any stories about a womb for rent. They're still really tightly wrapped. We're not going to hear anything just yet. Just yet. Will we hear when the split happens? Which somebody asked me to do a follow-up on that. I'm going to do a follow-up in its own video. Will we hear when the split happens? The Emperor. I don't know. Emperor in reverse, the Chariot, death, and then the Chariot. Bottom of it all, Judgment. Yeah. So that Emperor in reverse I think he is going to continue to conceal the story. So if the emperor knows about this, it is going to reflect very badly on him and will result in a transformation of his perception of the way people perceive him, and it may oust him. He may be judged along with them. So we'll have to see. This is going to be interesting. Now, remember, with tarot and with psychic readings, we are always talking about free will. There's always free will. Nothing is static, nothing is confirmed. Nothing. We always have that opportunity to make a different choice and to move things energetically into a different direction. Speaking of different directions, let's talk about Travis and Taylor. So I put him first, Travis Kelce. So recently, Jason Kelce said they can't be normal people with the swift level of fame. She was in Scotland last night. I think she did 2 nights in Scotland. She will be at Wembley in London for 8 crazy nights, like Hanukkah. So she'll be there at the end of June and then the middle of August, August 15th, 16th, 17th, 19th, and 20th. I was going to look up how much the tickets were, but I just can't stomach it. I just looked up tickets for the UAE because Grumpy Sapper lives there and he's begging all of us to come out and visit him, but it would be like $5,500 for me to go. But I could get on the 8:20 flight. I could still make it right now. So, all right, let's see. Let's see if they can be like a really awesome power couple, like the Beckhams. Maybe they could be like the Beckhams. There we go. King of Wands, Knight of Wands. We got working people here. They're going to have to take their foot off the gas and stop working for a little bit in order to test that out. Oh, Alicia does that. I'm not stealing that. So yeah, they're both work. I don't see a lot of cups here, guys. We've got the Page of Swords down there, the Three of Swords, stuck in the heart, broken heart. But they're working. And I think I did predict this in the video that I did about them a little bit earlier. I think I said that there really just aren't pockets of time for them to be together. It's really hard for them to carve out time. Football training if it hasn't started already, it's starting presently. And she's doing 51 shows through August. Like that's a lot of shows. That's a big ass tour. On top of just finishing a tour. So it's really kind of crazy. So I just don't think that there's the time for them to be together. What do they need to do to work it out? Heart separation makes the heart grow fonder. They need a third party in there. They almost need like a travel coordinator, somebody who can kind of mediate all of their stuff there. This is Death card up there and the Chariot card. So I hate to say it. I hate to say they need therapy, but they really need like a travel mediator to kind of figure out where to go. And I think I said this the last time. I think he's going to want kids, and I don't think she is ready yet. I think she is still riding this fame out. I think she's adorable. I think she's the cutest thing ever. A lot of people say she's the high priestess of all the darkness in Hollywood, but I think she's adorable. I don't care if she is a high priestess. I love her. So I don't think they're ready to give it up yet. But I do think there's some cracks showing, and I think they need to address those before it gets much worse. Oh, sorry guys, it's Sunday. I've been up since bright and early doing readings and making sandwiches and doing all kinds of crazy stuff. So, but I want to get this done for you so you guys have a video tomorrow while I am busy doing 5 with the Tribe with Rick Paul, my good friend, first thing in the morning. And I have some readings scheduled for the afternoon, and we have band tomorrow night. So how is she going to come out of this tour? How is Taylor going to be when she comes out of this tour? She's still going to be gaga for Kelce? So I have a feeling, again, I don't think that she's going to, break it off, but I don't think he's as attentive as she would like him to be. So, that power dynamic, it's almost like I'm on tour and I need the support. You need to come to me. You need to make sure that I'm okay. You need to send flowers. You need to do all the things to make sure that I am not missing you, that there's not that vacuum, that relationship vacuum. I think the new part of the relationship, like that new Gaga, phase, is kind of over, and I think they're settling more into a presumption of constancy, so to speak. And I think that that is a little bit annoying because that seems boring and not so fun. And there's no commitment in sight. So if there's a commitment in sight, if we get commitment in sight, then we can kind of tolerate that monotony, that monotony of monogamy. Oh, that's fun to say. So I do think, again, there's some cracks showing, but I think, a little bit of extra effort on his part, a little chivalry. I think a little chivalry is needed here because she's not quite ready to give it up. She does like him, does like him, but she's concerned that he's not the one, not the one. So this is the big question. This one I saved for last. Try to do these really quickly. Mixtape Monday. So the question was, does the palace have a breakup contingency plan to deal with an H&M divorce, or to deal with them, or to deal with the sugars? Sugar. What? Does the palace have a contingency plan to deal with them? Oh my. So you know how Harry was complaining that there are all these leakings and plantings of stories? Well, he better buckle up, Buttercup, because they are going to uproot everything. So if they get divorced, I don't know if Harry would be welcome back, but they are going to reveal all. They will let the stories out. And I don't think that it's King Charles that's going to do that. I do think it's going to be another hand that will do that and allow all of those stories to get out. And it's going to be purposely to destroy someone. So someone basically manifested her own destruction. They're out to destroy me. She said that way too many times. And now it is as it was stated. So yeah, it's not looking good. Not looking good. I think they're going to release all of this intel, MI5, MI6 information that they have, and they are going to blow her right out of the water. And is it going to have an effect on her settlement? Likely not. Perhaps, though. I mean, perhaps a little bit. She's still going to get some kind of a settlement, but it's going to destroy her happiness. She's not going to have happiness. So, did they have a contingency plan to deal with the sugars? That is a problem that's going to resolve on its own. They are going, the snake will eat its head. It just takes a very carefully worded letter from an attorney to be sent out. But I think we're going to find out that most of them are not real people. There's a very small contingency that are actually real people. They have those little Zoom meetings and they chit chat about it. I think for the most part, they write the script or the approximate script and they send out the lines to the bot farms, and the bot farms are doing it. I just don't think that they're doing it. The spelling's off. I've had a few in my chat, so I just don't think that they're really as big a threat as people think that they are. So we can look a little bit closer at some of the other individuals when we get in there. So you can request that down below. But guys, I am tired. I have been up for a very long time. And I want you guys to get this video for tomorrow. So please like, share, and subscribe. And remember what I said. We're going to have Vibe with the Tribe with Rick, Paul, and I at 6:15 a.m. New York time, 11:15 a.m. London time. And then on Thursday, we will have PNR. That will be at 1:15 New York time, 6:15 London time. And then on Friday, we will have Dueling Tarot at 7:30 New York time, 4:30 California time. So I hope to see all you guys there. And I have lots of people taking advantage of the summer 20% off sale that I'm having right now. Jump on board if you guys want. I did a live today on Sunday. I got some readings done for you all. But if you guys want more, if you want a private reading, if you want to sit down with me, it is a live session. We do it on Zoom or a video platform of your choice. I can do it on WebEx, all kinds of cool stuff. Hit the link, make an appointment. And I'm like this close to 3,000 subs. So if you're watching and you're not subscribed, help a girl out, help the psychic out. This is how I make my living. Get in there, sub to me, get me to 3,000. I really want to get to 10,000 as quickly as possible. That is a goal of mine. I don't have a dead set date yet, but 3,000, I want to be at 3,000 by the end of next week. So let's see if we can make that happen. I'm this close. All right, guys, thanks so much. I'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.